Hello, this will be a channeled message for you for your highest good, and I trust that it found you at the perfect time. I really appreciate you being here with me in this moment, and as always, I love you so much, and I am so proud of you. If this reading found you today, it is your sign that you are on the right path, the road back home to self, the spiritual path of deep soul integration, and you're doing amazing. You're doing amazing. You don't just have to take my word for it. All you got to do is look in the mirror because you're changing. You're adapting to this new path that you're on. And it's not just your beliefs that are changing. Your physical construct, your body, is literally changing. You walk different. You talk different. You're more confident. You know yourself in a way that's much deeper than you ever have before. And what I'm getting is that people are noticing this. And you may be feeling all of the ascension symptoms that come with this, right? You might need a lot more rest at this time as your neural pathways literally reconfigure themselves to adapt to your authentic energetic signature. There's a lot of rest that is needed with that kind of growth. You may be conjuring up way more vivid imagery in your mind's eye at this time. You may be feeling these like spiritual chills, the goosebumps. I'm getting there's all of this information that's being downloaded from the higher realms as you foster this connection with your higher self and your divine state of being. All of this information is being received into your vessel at this time as you become more open, as you become more sensitive. The dreams might be really significant at this time. You're getting all of the signs. Even if it's just being downloaded into your subconscious, there is activity happening in the astral realms. And I get that there's this magic that's happening around you. All of this synchronicity, divine timing and circumstance. Paths are opening up for you. The right people are coming into your life experience. The right places, the right tools are coming in for you magically. Because you are the magician for real. I see you showing up as the magician in the centerpiece of the spread. So let's go. You are so powerful. You are so energetically potent, especially at this time. And you have all of the resources. You've got all of the tools because you're connecting with your excitement and your joy. You've connected with your intuition and your emotional messaging. You understand the power behind your beliefs, your thoughts. You're using your words and you're taking all of the right practical action at this time. You are totally the gift here. You are totally the gift. You are totally the prize. And your energy might be in high demand at this time because on the bottom of the deck, I get the Seven of Wands. So a need to defend this new energetic position that you've created. You understand that your frequency and vibration is worth defending. Your energy is paramount because it's your creative life force. And what I get from the bricks on this card is that you are manifesting something solid. As the magician, you are manifesting something long-term that is built to last. It is uniquely yours. So let's go. The gecko is also incredibly nimble. So I feel like you're getting your skills up. You're more mentally acute. You're starting to feel more confident, potentially a bit more sensitive as you open up to receive more of this divine information and data into your being. Like you have access now to energies that potentially you didn't even realize was there. And there is a level of awareness that is being developed. Hence this Seven of Wands frequency, the need to defend. I don't get isolation from this reading. I just get like healthy boundaries as you continue to foster this connection and go deeper into yourself. The shedding of the skin, I feel like, is a theme here as we are still in the year of the snake, the 9-year 2025, the year of endings, which would create this level of sensitivity, I feel, as the skin is still like somewhat tender or something is what I'm getting. I feel that all of this is about mindfulness. Like, there's such a strong message here about you having this deeper level of control over your personal vibration through the power of noticing. Just noticing when your vibration slips, when your thoughts spiral a little bit. Maybe noticing when you're not in an environment that's conducive to having a high vibration. You're really noticing these things. There is a deeper level of awareness here. You're so tapped in, like you're so connected, and there is a collective here that is incredibly empathic. I feel like there is a history of being able to pick up on all of the energies around us as some kind of a defense mechanism, but we're learning to channel it. It's becoming a superpower here. Because what I get on the bottom of this Pokemon's deck is the Abra card. It actually came out in reverse. The Abra is all about our intuitive gifts, our psychic abilities. Being tapped into the energy and being able to see our surroundings clearly, seeing the bigger picture. The Abra coming out in reverse tells me that you're taking all of this energy and bringing it back inside your own auric field and strengthening your own personal intuition and using it to create your reality instead of feeling like you're getting pulled around by life, because the energy around us can get incredibly loud and there is a war going on to try and get our attention. There is a war for our energy. There is like a parasitic energy that exists around us, and we're learning to navigate that and expel it and set up barriers, mental barriers, affirming, using some kind of new belief system that this negativity cannot harm us. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. That's totally what I'm getting. Bringing all of the energy back inside of us. And the thing about the Abra too is that when you come up against an Abra and it feels like it's in some kind of confrontational situation, it will totally just dip. It will like just teleport away. So potentially you're getting really good at just removing yourself from any kind of toxic situations, any kind of negativity that does not serve your highest good. You might totally just be removing yourself from these situations at this time, because again, you understand that your own personal energy is paramount. And this Abra is clarified by the Pokemon Center and Persian. So deep healing happening in this space with the Pokemon Center. Bit of a side message here, but there may be some kind of group healing exercise that's happening here. I'm getting like meditation circles or some kind of group healing event or some structure that's being set up within a group to actually actively heal each other. And this may just be happening through conversation and connection with friends and family. There's so much healing that's going on just through the action that we're taking at this time. It's more wholesome. And again, more conducive to who we really are, our authentic self. We're healing that. And I feel like we're really healing our confidence. Like putting more value on our own energy and our unique self. Because again, we are the prize. Like we are the gift. This Persian says, although its fur has many admirers. I won't read the rest of it because it's not really relevant. But its fur has many admirers. So the more that you turn your attention into yourself, your audience will grow. People will become more curious about what it is you're doing, because I feel like you're paying more attention to yourself, putting more value on your own energy, and thus creating more of a demand for your energy, because you have so much to offer. You have so much to offer in this world as your unique self. There's nobody like you. There's a stoic sense of like patience that I get from this card too. Having that one eye open and being aware of what's happening around us, but just comfortably sitting in our own energy and waiting for that opportunity. just being at peace with the process and knowing that these opportunities come around in the divine timing of things. There's just this sense of peace is what I'm getting from this Persian card, and like spiritual royalty in a big way. I can also see it being really connected to like nature. That's really what I'm getting from the imagery here. Like there's a deeper connection to your own energy, to the energy of the earth, feeling more at home, like within the context of our nature that we exist in this 3D reality. And I feel like this is because like we're not numbed out anymore. We're not numb. We're not coping. We've come home to ourselves. We've been feeling everything that comes up, all of the trapped emotions and the stuckness and the stagnation that has existed in an energetic sense within our body. We've done so much purging, again, this shedding of the skin, and it's like we're fully becoming present. Again, sensitive, aware to the energies that are around us. And this is like the new way of doing things. This is the new earth paradigm, as we value our own energy and attention as the highest form of currency, as the most valuable resource, because this is how we create our dream reality. And I see you on the feminine side of the spread, which is that the energy that we're receptive to, the way that we're receiving energy at this time. I see you, as the warrior, being fearless and standing strong, setting these boundaries, and not being afraid to say no, not being afraid to stand by your morals and your values. I'm hearing like to vanquish the evil that is in the world. Like you are a warrior for God and you are here to bring more love into the world. Some of you guys are taking this incredibly seriously at this time, standing firm in your boundaries in whatever context like that resonates for you within some kind of system that you find yourself in, some kind of social structure, some kind of group dynamic. Like you are standing firm in your morals and in your beliefs because you are here to create the new earth paradigm. And I also get wise one. Grow within your current situation. This is also your feminine energy. So you are doing this fearlessly again. And I feel like there's this deep reflection for the situations that you have been in the past, the situation that you find yourself in now, and having this sense of recognition for what it's been doing for you, how it's been helping you grow. There are situations that have acted as a catalyst for your highest level of soul growth. What I get is the quote, "The work that we do works on us." And that's the value in the process. It's not always about the destination. As much as I love reaching the destination, it is so heavily about the path, the process, the journey, because the work that we do works on us. And going back to what I was saying at the start of the reading, you're different now. You've changed. You've changed. You're changed. It's like you are more aligned with this journey. You are more authentically yourself because your higher self is you. Your higher self is rearranging itself. Your higher self is rearranging life to open up pathways for you. It's opening up this new adventure for you. And you are your higher self. So if you want to walk this path that life is conspiring to create for you, all you got to do is keep being you. Keep being your authentic self, because this life is being designed for you. It's being designed for your success, for your soul growth. And I get that you're in this, like you're in this energy because you're acting intuitively. Again, this is like the new model. You're acting in a way that speaks to your heart. You're following these intuitive nudges and these messages, because I get the Moon card on the masculine side of the spread, taking note of this intuitive messaging. And I get the Traveler, experiencing new situations, putting yourself in a new direction, moving in a new direction. I get heavy Sagittarius energy from this card, Traveler. I'm seeing the red too, this path again is uniquely yours. It's aligned with your sense of I am, with your root chakra. Moving in a new direction here. Travel might be really significant, like literally booking a trip, reflecting on some kind of travel that has happened in the recent past. Like really recognizing how key the energy of movement itself has been in your life. Like our ability to move and take action, take those forward steps in life and initiate and move in a new direction, really valuing that. Like that's such a gift for us to have the free will to be able to initiate and to act. And again, to do it intuitively, like so balanced between the masculine and the feminine is what I'm getting for you right now. And I also get this trader card. Exchange energy to create abundance. So I just feel like there's other people involved here. Some kind of bartering might be significant here. Even again, just like healing through conversation with this Pokemon Center card. Like just healing by being around people, by sharing the information, sharing our gifts, learning more about ourselves and each other through sharing this reflection. Like you are fully attracting your soul tribe because you're moving in this new direction. There's an exchange of energy. It may be like Reiki might be significant, or some kind of energy work, some kind of healing circles here. Again, just like bartering. I get this message about like luxury too, because I'm looking at this pillow, like this side message about like living a life of more like luxury, more ease. Like you might be looking into like designer things or something if that's what you're into, or this might just be slower mornings, you know, more ease, feeling like you're getting more out of life because you're shifting your baseline of energy and happiness. Like there's more serotonin, there's more long-term happiness and ease and fulfillment. So maybe your life is just slowly starting to feel more like one of luxury. I'm getting that, what's that song? It's like the Mad Villain song, where he's saying like, where we offer you the finest of the finer things. It's like, it's a Bistro by Mad Villain, I think is the song, is like coming through. Something about the finer things in life. Makes me think of like, because it's not just physical goods. Like, I've been getting this message about like poetry and lyricism and just like art that speaks to the soul, like some kind of literature or performance art that really speaks to your subconscious in a way. Like you might be really connecting with that stuff, something about that's very like Sagittarius energy as well. And the MF Doom reference, it makes me think of like the villain arc, the story arc of the villain archetype. Like, and I see this as like, there's more of like a Robin Hood kind of vibe here than like a straight up villain. It's like a take from the rich, give to the poor kind of archetype here. The vigilante. that's like totally what I'm getting. Some of you guys are stepping more into that villain role because you're like asserting your beliefs, which you understand are for the highest good, the highest level of service to all. You might resonate with, you know, the battlers, the people who struggle. Like, these are my people kind of vibe. I am going to rise up and I'm going to free my people from the oppression. Like, and I'm not going to give a damn about what anybody thinks about that. Like, total villain kind of energy. Having the courage to be disliked. Having the courage to be disliked. Putting respect on the name. Putting value on the energy. Like, if you're sitting in this, where'd it go? If you're sitting in this Persian energy, man, like, not everybody's gonna like that. Some people have potentially had some kind of a free pass to your energy right now, or some kind of free pass to your energy in the past, and right now it's like, you're setting up these boundaries, you're putting value on your time, which might be in high demand, right? So it's like, not everybody's going to vibe with that. Not everybody's going to want to see that side of you. But to, again, have the courage to be disliked in a way so that you can serve the highest good. I think there's something there, like, and again, it's not reclusive. There is all of this collaborative energy. It's just that you don't accept negativity in your life. Like, you want to attract people, create space for people that are going to help you grow. Like, attract people that are going to help, like, serve the highest good of the collective. Like, you understand that we can work together to create major change in this world. I do get the Devil card showing up as a shadow aspect with the Eight of Cups in reverse. It's almost like we are on this journey where we're leaving things behind, again, that are not super conducive to our highest level of happiness. And it's a process. It may not be the easiest thing right now to do that, to walk away. Like, the Eight of Cups in reverse is the feeling the resistance to going on that journey, to leaving the things behind that was so emotionally comforting and fulfilling. It's starting to become part of our identity, but we understand that it's not aligned with our highest good. This stuff might be coming into your conscious awareness at this time. With those cards being shadow aspects, they are clarified by the Ace of Cups and the Four of Swords in reverse, which tells me it maybe shows up as a new emotional opportunity. Like, this could be like a fleeting emotional reaction to something, some kind of dopamine spike. The Four of Swords in reverse tells me that it does affect our energy. It affects, like, our attention in a way. Maybe it drains us, leaves us feeling a little bit scattered. Whatever this thing is that we're trying to leave behind, you know, like, we're trying to, again, like, develop this courage and this fearlessness to walk through the unknown and leave something behind here. But just through loving observation, it's gonna happen. Again, like, you're on the right path. You're doing all of the right things here. You are doing amazing. I'm so proud of you guys. So just continue to put one foot in front of the other and lovingly observe all of these facets of your being, because, I mean, you've come so far. That in itself is worth celebrating. And with the work that you're doing, with this level of mindful awareness that you're developing, this other stuff's going to work itself out 100% in time. So I wouldn't be stressing too much about it. You're totally doing all the work at this time. It's just something that makes us feel a bit like restless potentially, or something that drains our energy. I'm getting that really strongly, that there was like an emotional attachment to. So that's all really good stuff. Look, we can talk about kind of some future goings on now, because I do get the Hanged Man in reverse clarified by the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which is pretty sweet. Like, that's really beautiful energy. I think it ties into the gift as well, because there is some really beautiful advice from Spirit here. The Queen of Wands is all about confidence, like our sense of receptivity when it comes to this good energy, knowing that we are a conduit for Spirit. I mean, again, you are the magician at this time, being able to channel all of this beautiful, warm, loving energy. And as the Queen of Wands, like I've been saying, people are going to want to be around you. And the Hanged Man in reverse is really interesting within this context. I take it positively, and I see this as like forward movement after a new perspective has been attained. I feel like it's related to all of this magic and synchronicity that is happening to you at this time, because you've been doing this inner work. It's like the deeper that you go into yourself, the more you see your reality change. And that's the Hanged Man archetype, like being able to take yourself out of the identity and the ego and the lower natures and really see things from that higher perspective. You're connecting all of these dots is what I'm getting. And there's this deeper sense of knowing that we can create forward movement in our life, and the path will open up if we continue to look within. It's creating like confidence when it comes to being able to create our own reality. It's creating a sense of clarity here with the Ace of Swords. And the more that we can be patient and just foster that connection to the higher version of self, continue developing that relationship, and also being able to forgive anything that like is negative or has acted as a negative catalyst, and also being aware of our primal natures and our instincts, again, just like becoming more whole, integrating more like aspects of ourself so that we feel whole. It brings more clarity into the situation. We're able to act in a way that is just more beneficial because we see that higher perspective. Like we see things that we couldn't see before. Like there were opportunities that have come around that have been right in front of our face. And now that we're at peace with the process and we're in our own energy, we're seeing the opportunities for what they are. It's becoming a lot more clear because we've slowed everything down in a sense, like in terms of our own energy. And the gift at this time is the road is clear. You know what to do. Walk it your way. Going back to what I was saying before, like your life is being rearranged by your higher self to suit you and your authentic needs because you are your higher self. So all you got to do is walk it your way. And if something comes up that feels like a challenge or resistance, something that is not ideal, trust that it is there to help you grow. It is there to act as a catalyst, and we can tap back into the heart space, into this intuitive messaging system that we are developing here because we are so connected. We can tap into that and we will always be guided. We will always be going in the right direction. And if we can maintain that level of hope and faith and optimism, it will keep our vibration high and everything will continue to work out for us. That's what I get as the gift. Walk it your way, guys. The path is clear. And it's clarified by these two cards. Soul agreement, soul mission, plan, and life purpose. And I also get alignment. This is so related to this Hangman card. This is what I really get. Soul agreement. And don't be afraid to really see yourself as more than your physical avatar. Obviously, we need to respect that we are within this current 3D situation that we find ourselves in, and we got to look after our health, and we are connected to the earth. We do have these senses that we are working with, like we are in this physical avatar, but you are so much more than that also, and you do have a purpose that is greater than what we can see. You have a purpose that is greater than what we can sense with these physical senses, right? So this is our ability to trust that there is something bigger going on that we cannot see. There is a higher self plan for us. There is a direction that we are meant to go in. That is your soul's calling. And that's the path that you're walking at this time. So I feel like the gift really comes down to this alignment card that says it's coming together, precision, right? So pay attention to when things feel aligned. Pay attention to maybe when there's something pulling you back with this 4 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse. Pay attention to when something is affecting your energy and it creates negative synchronicity and it creates more of a lesson. And pay attention to when things really start to flow. Sacred geometry has been coming up for me big time. Bees as well, which is like the honeycomb. Like there's mad geometric action that's happening, but I digress. That's more of like that collaboration aspect of the whole thing. But again, like pay attention to when things feel aligned. Pay attention to when there's just this sense of flow and you're seeing the numbers and the timing is just too good to be true, because that's when you know you're aligned with your higher self. And think like, what did I do this morning? Like, what decision did I make? What kind of energy was I in to create that alignment? I feel like that's the gift at this time, to think about the starting point when things are really flowing for you and everything feels like the timing is just too perfect. You're developing this stronger sense of energetic awareness, and it's like, okay, like what energy was I in? What vibe was I in? And can I do more of that? Can I create more of that energy to create more alignment in my life and therefore create more ease, more flow towards the things that I want to experience. Because your higher self in this world wants you to have your desires met, because that's the expansion process. If you desire something, it's because there's expansion there. Like, you're being drawn towards it. Your heart is being drawn towards it. And you know on all levels of your being that it's positive, it's healthy, it's going to result in growth and joy and happiness. Your universe, your own personal universe, wants to see you meet these desires. And I get the Queen of Swords coming out. So it's like, there's something about, again, defending your energy, defending your beliefs in a way, like standing firm, being fearless in these belief systems, understanding which environments are not conducive to this. I feel like conversation and communication is really relevant here, because I get the Five of Swords in reverse on the bottom of the deck. Alongside this Queen of Swords, I do get the Empress in reverse and the Sun in reverse. So pay attention to maybe the people that affect your confidence or try and bring you down. Pay attention to the people that, because it comes back to this Seven of Wands thing, I'm telling you. Like, intuitively you understand that you're in a new position. You've raised your vibration to a point where there's magic happening around you. The path is opening up for you. And people will be picking up on that. So keep doing the Seven of Wands thing that we're doing, because it's not, it's gonna pass too. We just got to kind of maintain the frequency as we move things forward, and let some kind of situation or some people around us, like, it's gonna fall away. I get that there's people that are trying to bring the vibe down. That's really what I get from the Sun in reverse, the Empress in reverse. Situations that affect your confidence and just your overall sense of well-being. And again, that sense of hope and optimism. Maybe when you excitedly share your new ideas or your new manifestations, people try to cut it down. Like, maybe just removing ourselves from that situation and noticing, like, where maybe there's a path that seems a bit more aligned, I feel like is going to be a lot more useful at this time. And it comes back again to this, like, villain archetype that I was talking about, because the Queen of Swords is not afraid to just, like, bluntly express her truth. And you don't have to be cruel about it, but I feel like we're learning to stand firm, be fearless in our belief systems. And again, it takes courage to be disliked. It takes courage to not necessarily be understood by everybody. That's what I get from the Five of Swords in reverse as well. Like, all of the people-pleasing energies and that's all going out the window, I feel, because there's a new stage of your life. There's a new version of you. What I'm hearing, like, there's a new version of you that doesn't have time for it. Like, if I'm being honest, like, no time for the pettiness and the drama, no time for the bad vibes, because you're creating your own personal reality. And you don't have time for anything that brings you down, any kind of negativity. Can I get a nice note to leave this on? So, can we get something like a little bit more positive before we close this thing out? I got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, ask and you shall receive, right? All you got to do is ask. I get the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Chariot card. So let's go, guys. How's that for a positive note to end it on? As we create space, as the Queen of Swords, like, have these hard conversations if you have to. Remove yourself from environments that are not conducive to your high vibration, right? And don't be afraid about what other people are going to think about that, because it's all going to fall away. You're going to find yourself in new situations, new opportunities, new conversations, new people, a deeper sense of emotional connection. I'm getting the word fresh. Like, fresh emotional connection. Now I'm getting the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as well, which is super random. Ten of Pentacles as well, like your worldview, your legacy. This is long term. Like I was saying at the start of the reading, you're building something that is made to last. It's authentically you and it's solid. There are long-term plans here. And there's a new sense of emotional connection that is going to help you propel things forward and make this thing happen. As the Chariot card, successful outcomes. victory, let's go. It's all about alignment, guys. It all comes back to your own personal vibration, developing this deeper sense of awareness and energetic sensitivity, and noticing, using the power of noticing when things are aligned. Noticing when your vibration is at a certain place in the spectrum, right? Becoming really aware of what your energy is doing and using that as the magician to propel things forward and just create a better life, create your dream life, which is uniquely yours. So with that being said, let's totally leave it there, because that was a sick reading. I love that. Thank you guys again for doing all of this amazing work. It's not easy sometimes. And despite all of these challenges that we've been met with, you guys are moving through it with grace, with patience, again, with this level of awareness that is incredibly profound. And together, we're doing it. We're totally creating the new earth, and we're making this world a better place. So go us. Let's go. So with that being said, I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me, showing up every day for me. And thank you so much for supporting each other. I love the way that you guys share information, support each other in the comments, and we all continue to grow together again, like I've been saying. So thank you so much for sharing this space with me and with all of us. And I absolutely cannot wait to do it all again in the next reading. Love you guys. Bye-bye.